So yeah,
Oh God.
yeah, that's it, man. That's it. That's
Now, flashing forward to to now, um, tell us how you got into the barber profession. Break that down for us.
Oh man, wow. Crazy because I actually have been. I always, when people ask me questions like this, I always break it down to like
Stages.
yeah, really, because if we really want to go back to when I really started, man, I was 14, and my father, man, used to take us to a terrible barber where we were from, and I got a lot of bad haircuts, man, and I just got tired of it, man. When I got to that age, when you get to that age and you kind of start, paying attention to your haircuts, and you want it to be crispy, man. I was just tired of getting bad haircuts, so I told my dad, I was like, look, man, I'm not going back to this barber. I can cut. I made a joke saying I can cut my hair better than she can cut my hair. And
Oh,
I've
okay.
been going to it for years, man. So again, I just got tired of it, and so my dad kind of called me out on my bluff. He bought me a pair of clippers and trimmers, which I actually still have to this day.
Was it the Andes brand or a different brand?
Pair of Andes Masters and the Andes T Outliners, the most classic clippers that you can use, man. Everybody wear them somewhere in the bathroom. So, ever since then, I started cutting my own hair. Obviously, I wasn't, just crispy out the gate or nothing. I gave myself a lot of bad haircuts. Slowly started improving. Then I started cutting my father and then my brother. And then just kind of just I never really took it really serious, up until, when I moved here, I used to cut people's hair for free, just, basic haircuts. I started with that low cut. Wow. And then I turned, man, I was in my mid-20s. I think 2010 is when I actually went to barber school, man. I got fired from a job, and you know what? I just like, man, in between that time, I worked so many dead end jobs. I just, work jobs.
Like a lot of us.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Just like no real outlook, of what I really wanted to do, man. But it was just something I always did, never really took it serious until that point, and I kind of just hit a wall and didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. And I had a couple friends and my mother that recommended barber school. And I, again, up to that point, I never thought about it. I'm like, barber school, like, how much money can I really make, cutting hair, because back then, man, cuts was 10, 15, $20 was the most expensive cut, at the time. Like, man, I didn't even want to pay 20 myself. So like I said, I was really doubtful, but then I didn't have anything else going on. So I said, why not? So in 2010 is when I really started taking it serious, man. And wow, like I said, that would be 38 now. So man, about 24 years I've been cutting, man. And I've really been taking it serious for about the last 10. So
now, Joe, just to kind of let the viewers know, the type of work it takes into just even applying for a barber license. In Michigan, it takes what, like 1,800 hours or something like that?
It's 1,800 now, but when I was in school, it was 2,000. They just dropped that within the last few years. Yeah. So 2,000 hours, man. And when I started school, I didn't even really take it serious until I got to school and see what it took. Like, in my head, I'm just gonna cut hair for 2,000 hours and that's it. Well, I got there, they gave us a whole stack of books, before we even touched the clipper, touched any head, man, we was in the classroom for 6 months, learning about anatomy, learning about the history of barbering, sanitation and things that I never imagined, man. But I'm really grateful for Michigan Barber School, because without that, I definitely wouldn't be where I'm at today. And I just learned so much, that has nothing to do with cutting hair. It's about the other side of it. But you got to have that. It needs, to go together to I feel like, to truly be successful in a barbering career.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, I'm glad you provided some details, because I got a virtual event coming up with some high school youth that are kind of on the fence about staying in school. And I wanted, them to know that there's different paths to quote unquote make it. It can be a traditional 4-year college degree route, or it can be through a trade where you're getting a license or certification and you're still making money. Um, you really piqued my interest because you took it to another level. Now, tell us about the story with Clippervision Barber Company, LLC.
Oh man, wow. Uh First and foremost, man, it's a true blessing from God, man. Just in general, man, I'm always trying to improve, always trying to, do better, finding ways to better myself within my profession, just the board. But so I was on quarantine and I just randomly got a phone call, man, from a guy I actually used to rent a house from, years ago. Um, Man, and quarantine, I was just in a crazy state of mind, didn't really know what I was gonna do next, didn't
Everybody.
really know when I was gonna be back to work, because everybody was, we were just I was at the house down, man, and I got that phone call. He said he had an opportunity for a building for me. Um, I thought it was crazy, but I said, hey, why not? Went and looked at the building. Um, all the details, I felt like worked out for me, and it was just such a sweet deal. I had to take it, man, and it was just a true blessing, man. Like when I say it fell in my lap, it absolutely fell in my lap, and so I just took that opportunity and just put my foot in the gas, man, and here we are, man. We've been on months now, and it's going well, man. True blessing. I really truly feel blessed.
Now, I don't know if you ever, had like a business course, but I always
Yeah,
peep
yeah.
how you're real business savvy, because I'm looking at like some of the things that you got going on. I've seen a tattoo clippers and tattoo theme. I see how you give a shout out to your neighbors out there if they're doing a giveaway. You find creative ways to kind of pull in your consumer base. Where did you pick that up from? Naturally, or you've been doing your research?
A little bit of both, man. Wow. I mean, I've never taken any business course, nothing a day of my life. I mean, you let me tell it. I swear I got the. I feel like I'm the most business orientated person, but that's not the case, man. But just nonetheless, I did do a small amount of research, and then just naturally, man, I just try to show love, man, and I think that with just me wanting to just do well and be better, I think it all just kind of goes hand in hand, man. I mean, I've always, I've always hustled something, man. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like that comes with the territory, So, it's just something I feel like I guess I just naturally possess, man. I mean, that's the only way I can put it. I don't even have like a deep answer for you. That's just it, man. I'm always just trying to be better, and whatever it takes to do that, I'm going to do it.
I peeped the themes of hard work, applying yourself from a sports analogy. I tell some of the young viewers, I get a lot of ball players on this show, and I tell them, when that chance comes, as far as like scholarship opportunities, when you get out there, don't be scared. Don't be scared to, take the shot or be aggressive. Now, based on that same premise, how would you, what would you tell a young man or a young woman that's thinking about going into business for themselves rather than, just continuing to work the regular 9 to 5?
Man, I mean, that's just do it. Like literally, not to be cliche, but literally just do it, man. Is no wrong in it at all. Like it's wrong if you don't make an opportunity, or take that chance. Because
All right.
listen, man, there's going to be, even if it's not the job you currently at, there's always jobs that's going to be there. But the opportunity to go into business for yourself and work for yourself might not be. So if you get that opportunity, just do it. Don't think about, what could, what should, all the woulda, coulda, shoulda, man. That's doubt. And it's natural to think that way, but at the same time, listen, if I could just put my own personal, journey and the steps I took through that, like when I said, man, when I got that call on quarantine, I was just in a spot where I didn't know. I didn't like opening a business right after quarantine, especially like this. I didn't know what was going to be. I didn't know how it was going to be. I was very doubtful. I was skeptical. I wasn't sure if my clients were going to come back to me, but I really sat down and I just thought about it. And I said, listen, the only, bad thing that would come from this is me not taking this opportunity.
Okay.
So you got to take it. Don't think about what coulda, shoulda, and just do it. Just do it, because you can only go up. If you fail, you just go back to the drawing board, and there's no harm in failing. That's that it builds character. It really does, and it makes you better for the next opportunity. So just go for it. Just go for it.
You don't want to have that thought like, what if?
Exactly, because you might not get another chance. So you just gotta do it. Who cares about failing and all that? It don't matter. You fail if you don't even attempt. That's the fail.
Now, what does a typical day in the life of a master barber look like? What's the typical day from a 9 to 5 perspective?
Oh man,
I'm pretty sure your day doesn't start at 9. It probably starts at like 6 a.m.
Some certain days I wouldn't even say that early, but I typically do work from about 8 or 9 o'clock to about 6 o'clock. Me personally, man, I like more of a calculated day because I do have a family. I have 3 children, a lady at home I got to take care of, and a whole household. So my day, I like it to be calculated, man. So I'll go in, take care of my little opening shop business, and do a little cleaning, whatever, just prep the shop to be open, and just service my clients, and then that's it, man. That's pretty much it, bro. Just I don't want to make it seem like it's just cutting hair. That's one aspect of it, but just on the barber side of it, that's it, man. Just try to provide the best service I possibly can. That's it.
Now, how's the culture looking like as far as in the barber shop? I always assume, like if it was like the barber shops I used to go to way back when I had hair, but it always used to be like a lot of debates on sports. It was like ESPN First Take before First Take. What's like some of the common debates in the barber shop?
Oh man, well, me being from Ohio and everything that's going on right now, I'm a LeBron guy, so that the LeBron topic is really heavy. All the sports stuff, man. Every sports topic you could think about, music, obviously. We always hear who's your top 5 and who's better. And, every musical and sports comparison, we talk about everything, man. Life, love, everybody that works at the barbershop and frequents there for the most part is almost like family, man, because, the guys that, I've been knowing each other for years, and we know each other's families, and we've been part of each other's lives for a very long time. So, it's literally like a family setting, so just a lot of, it's almost like a brotherhood, a real family type, settling. So just imagine like being at a big cookout or a family reunion. Is that because that's the type of person I am, man. I try to be really personable, cool, calm, laid back, and I just try to take that same vibe to the barbershop while keeping it, at a family level, but keep
still
it the
got your
barbershop,
professional side as well.
Yeah, for sure. We keep it I just call it's barbershop talk. It's shop talk. So if you, like you said, if you've ever been in a barbershop, you know the vibe. You know the vibe. So that's how we
now.
do it.
Let me put you on the spot for a minute. I always got to put each guest on the spot or in the hot seat before the interview ends. Now, who would be like your dream customer? Who would you love to have in the chair to kind of bounce off ideas or hear some stories from?
Oh man. Golly, man, there's so many people, man. Since I just brought it up, man, probably LeBron won, because I'm gonna ask him why he still got it What we doing, man? I'm trying to cut that off. You know,
Okay.
I'm taking them to the ball head immediately. But no, it's a lot of guys, man. You know, I got a lot of guys I personally, you know, I feel like I'm tied to, man, just because I feel like I grew up with them, you know, or you know, really enjoy, you know, what they do. But there's a lot of LeBron, man. I would love to sit and cut, man. Master P, man, God, so many guys, bro. So many guys. I could just, that's just a couple to name a few, man. You know, guys
Okay.
like that. So
I'm gonna put a little plug out there. So this summer, one of my guests was Tiana Bartoletta. She's an Olympic gold medalist in track and field, and she's from Elyria, Ohio. So I'm
really,
gonna tell her to
wow.
come through if she's ever in Michigan again.
Please
Stop
do.
through
Wow.
Clippervision.
Wow. Please do. Please do. That's dope. Please do. Wow.
Now, if you were having like a movie on your life story, the Joseph Stinson story, the Joseph Stinson story, which actor would play you and why?
Which actor would play me? That's a great question, man. I gotta think, man. Who done been through some similar things? I don't know, man. God, I've never thought about nothing like that. Who would play me?
And it could be like, you know, it can be even an international actor. I remember I had battle rapper Goods on the show, and he said he would be a king because we were talking about Mansa Musa. He was like an African king. He was like the richest
Yeah.
in the world.
Yeah, I'm
So,
familiar. Yeah. Man, just off the top, man, if I had to pick somebody, man, God, I'd probably say somebody like maybe like Anthony Anderson, man, because you know,
okay.
the reason I say him is because just from the outside looking in, man, you know, a couple things that, you know, I feel like, you know, I could kind of relate to is the fact that, you know, he's a like naturally silly guy, you know, comedic, you know, and all that, but he also has like a serious
Serious
side,
side. Yeah, serious side
you know.
too.
So I feel like I'm that's how it's me, man. I feel like I'm 60% silly as hell at all times, and 40% is my serious side. He also, you know, was a heavier guy at once, lost a little bit of weight, and you know, I relate to him with that as well. So I think, yeah, Anthony Anderson would be my pick, man. I think I would go.
Excellent. Excellent. Now, you know, so you pretty much, you know, went through what like a weight loss plan, or like what did you do to like to change that up?
Well, actually, in 2019, I actually had the gastric sleeve procedure, and well, before that, I was actually seeing a nutritionist since 2017. So for like 2 years, man, I followed a strict, you know, diet plan. You know, not perfect, so I had a lot of ups and downs during that time. My weight was something I always struggled with. You know, I'd be on one time and then all and was dieting and exercise, and I lost about 100 pounds, 120 pounds on my own.
Oh, wow.
And you know, it was at that point the dietitian and everything that I was seeing recommended that I ever consider weight loss surgery, and it was something that I never ever considered. But you know, with everything that she told me and the things that I had picked up, I feel like, you know, it was my best option. You know, I had children. You know, literally, I just had a child born at the time, so it was just something that, you know, I felt like was necessary to prolong my life and just live a better quality life, you know. So I did it, and since then, you know, I'm down a total of about almost 200 pounds. So
Oh, wow.
yeah, bro. It's I feel so much better, and it was just something that was necessary, man. It had to be done, man. Just health is something that me personally, I've never really, I guess, taken serious, you know. you go through things, and it comes to your mind. But again, like, it's a different focus, and I see that now. Like, it's a different focus to be healthy and maintain that lifestyle. Like, you can talk about it and you can, be in and out of it, but unless it's, a state of mind and literally like a lifestyle, it won't work. And so that's what I work to, and that's where I'm at with it now. So
okay. Now, the purpose of my podcast is to motivate and inspire young people, but you got me motivated and inspired too. You're making it happen as far as chasing goals and careers and dreams with the barbershop, and you accomplish your weight loss goals as well. So that's motivating and inspiring adults as well as the young people, man. Joe, it's a pleasure to have you on the show.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
Blessings to you and the fam, man, and let's both, keep up the grind, man. Salute to you. Salute to Clippervision.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
You want to give a quick plug, a shout out, and where you guys are located?
Definitely. We are located in Belleville, Michigan. The address is 9830 Haggerty Road. It is inside the Haggerty Center Plaza, next to Mr. Pizza, next to Bell Nutrition. We are just south of E-Course and 275, and just north of 94 in Haggerty. Really
it's real accessible then.
Yeah, very much, bro. It's not far. It's local, man, to all of Wayne County, because it's right off the highway. Man, we have 3 barbers to service you. We take appointments, we take walk-ins. We're open 6 days a week, even Monday 12 to 5. Monday is a day that most barbershops are closed, but we are open on Monday, and we do take appointments on Sunday as well. So yeah, man, to anybody in the area, if you're looking for a barber, man, you're looking for a great service, great environment, come on down and see us, man. We also offer a couple of products as well. If I can let's plug my beard oil.
Okay, what about the body? What is it with the butter?
Yeah, we do have I call it Boss Butter. This is a natural hair and skin moisturizer. Everything I do is natural, man. I have a lot of skin issues myself, so I actually created this with myself in mind. And just in general, a lot of the products have petroleum, parabens, and things in it that's not really good for your skin and your hair. So everything I have is all natural. It's great for your skin and your hair, man. So just a couple things we offer on top of great service, great barber, great environment. So anybody that wants to come see us, please do.
Excellent.
All my information is in my profile.
And you guys on with Instagram also?
And Facebook under Clippervision Barber Company. Same on both.
Okay, say that one more time.
Clippervision Barber Company. It's the same on both, on Facebook and Instagram.
Okay. Well, Joe, appreciate you, man. If you don't mind, I'm gonna share the episode on the podcast page on Facebook, Heavy Brand Podcast. For those that's viewing on my personal Facebook, just simply type in Heavy Brand Podcast, and you all can see all my recent and previous episodes. Thanks, Joe.
My brother, thank you, man. Much blessings to you, man. Thank you.
So.